Hello. Nice to see you again. It's been a while, isn't it? Here we are in August now, and it hasn't been a particularly good summer weather-wise. Maybe we can agree on that. Hang on. Yeah. So I haven't been able to get out here as much as I've wanted. Anyway, I thought I would show you what is going on with meadow management, because that is the real reason I'm here. So you've just seen the meadow. I'll talk about the problems with it in a minute. But here is my biggest problem. And you can see we've got mostly bramble with some bracken and the odd tree. So this, of course, grows over the top of the grasses and little flowers, taking away the sunlight and meaning that they can't grow. Also, as I've been discovering, a bit of a pain to clear, but there we are. That's my fault. I let it go. So you get in there with a brush cutter and you end up with a scenario like this. So this area I've cleared with a brush cutter and raked up piles of the, most of the debris. So what I have to do here is burn the waste and then go over it again with a finer rake and deal with the waste. Try and get to bare earth. Here you can see there's nettles and sticky weeds, and the brambles are starting to grow back. I'm keeping this down with a bit of strimming and poison herbicide on the bigger bits, being careful not to knacker the grass, because that's what we want. We want the grass. Your days are numbered. And that's how you stop the bracken coming back. So yeah, I just haven't got round to this bit. I need to give this some love, but I'm getting there. Now this bit is getting on closer. You can see I've had some fires recently here, clear the deck of most of the debris, and yeah, it needs another bit of a rake. Get rid of some more of these bits and bobs, because these stems and bits of plant matter contain nutrients, and those nutrients will eventually be rotted down into the soil, thus enriching the soil. That's not what you want with a meadow. Oh no. Now this bit was the first bit I cleared, and this has had quite a lot of love because it's home base. Now here you can see grass has returned, apart from this bit where I put my tent a few weeks ago. So this is maintained by regular mowing with a strimmer, and that keeps down these woody plants like bramble, but there isn't much bramble here because I've dug it all up using a tool called a mattock. That will appear in another video. Yes, I bought myself a mattock. Here's the latest place I've been to with the mattock, mostly clear of brambles. So this bit's going to be nice. I'm thinking, you know, in a year or two I'll be able to wander around here barefoot. That is the dream. So you've seen the extremes of the clearance procedure, but I've proved to myself it can work. This bit is pretty much complete in terms of clearance. You can see another area I've had fires recently. Pretty much clear of debris. Quite pleased with this. This area needs another strim. This is where the toilet's going to go. To be honest, I'm making this video to avoid digging a hole. Anyway, I'll probably video that. So there you go, stages of recovery. And up here in the top field I've done I don't know, a quarter of a square kilometre, something like that. Don't know over egg it. I'm just stomping on bracken as I go, that's why it all seems weird. Die. Let's have a look at a bit of meadow that I'm managing. So this was one of my test patches. My rather amazing Stihl brush cutter has a strimmer attachment. Turns out it's really quite a nice thing to use for this. About a month ago I gave this a mow and the flowers are coming back slowly. So that's nice. And how that works is you give it a strim, give it a light rake, collect all of the mown material that you can and take it away, again to stop nutrients enriching the soil. So that's the bit I've dealt with. Here's a bit I haven't. Now this is a riot of life, but there are too many of these things. Oh, hello. This is a ragwort that's just about to come into flower. I wonder if it'll come up. Hang on, I'm just going to hold you with my teeth. Got him. And there's trees and brambles, which I don't want. So there's the two areas. Now I need to give areas like this a bit of the mowing treatment. I'm not doing it all at once because that would mean there would be no flowers at all for a few days or weeks, and the invertebrates and the wildlife would not be happy with me. So I'm planning to do it on a rolling cycle and hopefully get every bit mown twice this season. This is nice. That's a big pile of dead ragwort that I've pulled up. You can see we had an infestation. And how I chose to deal with this infestation was with a herbicide called glyphosate. And look what I did. There are patches of this dead stuff all over the field, and that's on me. I did that. because it's really hard to direct glyphosate onto one plant in a meadow, I've discovered. Anyway, I've killed loads of glyphosate, but also inadvertently killed other plants. Not exactly a disaster because, you know, things grow back. It'll be okay. There are patches of green in the middle of all this devastation, and it's not the whole place. But there you go. Mowing the meadow is a very pleasing experience after the brute hard work of clearing bracken and bramble. I've also met a bloke with a tractor and necessary attachments to clear vast areas of bracken and bramble at a swoop. Now here, God, that's what, 15-20 metres in places where it's grown in. It'd be great to return that to meadow. And here we've got 100 metres more by 10 or 15 metres. So that's 1,000 metres squared of bramble just here. So I'm thinking 2 or 3 years of pain and learning and work, and we'll be in a regimen of maintaining, which should be a lot easier. We'll be maintaining the meadow rather than reclaiming it. So, I've been rambling quite a lot, haven't I, today? Well, there'll be another video along shortly with me knocking up the toilet. I won't talk much there. Okay, love you all. You be rather super to yourself. All right.